Hi everybody, I'm at the bottom of the tour, as you can see. It's starting to appear there, the light is a bit hazy. I'm not going to take you guys to the tour today because I did that yesterday, but I really kind of, hang on a second. Just a couple there, I don't want to disturb them. Okay, so yeah, so we filmed going up to the tour several times, but I really stepped up my game in terms of making friends. Like the first year I came to Glastonbury, with the relationship ending and everything, I really didn't want to expose myself to anything negative because I did feel so vulnerable. So I kind of kept to myself quite a bit. And it's now in this second year, and that you know, my confidence has grown a little bit, and I started to make some really good friends. Hello little lamb, how you doing? Hello. So yes, Andy, one of the people I've met, he's told me that instead of going up to the tour, if we go up here now and we turn right, we get to this magical fairy forest. And I've never been there because obviously I've never heard of it. And it's because Andy told me about it that I know that it exists. So we're gonna go check it out, and we may not even be in the right place. So we may be looking at something completely different. What's this? Is this like a sheep hangout? Just chilling in the shade. It's really warm here in England at the moment, actually. Oh, they're having a snooze. Look how cute. Oy, oy, oy. The little lambs. Adorable. Let's not disturb them. And so up here where that bench is, that's where we're going to turn right now. And then we'll get to the forest. And we might even run into Andy because apparently that's where he goes to meditate. So we might see a wild looking Leo in a minute. He's the guy I posted the picture of, and I said, do you think kind of astrology has no bearing on the way you look? Okay, so instead of going up, we're going to right. We're going here now. So wherever this shall lead us. Yeah, so the post was, do you think that astrology doesn't affect the way you look? And he's a Leo, and he's got this huge mane of hair. So he's like the perfect example of a Leo. And another lady posted a reply to it, and she also has this amazing mane. So yeah, some Leos do have it. So let's see. I like exploring new places, and you know, when you go visit somewhere, you only get the touristy kind of information. And like I said, because I've been sticking to myself so much, that I haven't got the local inside scoop. So it's because of the local inside scoop that we're going in here now, and that I even know it exists. Lots of I don't know what this stuff is called. I know it's in German it's called Brennnessel, but in English I think it's poison ivy. Could be? No, it's stinging nettles. Stinging nettles. Yeah, so we've got to be careful of those stinging nettles. Little tip for any kids watching: you're out in nature, and if you see a stinging nettle, don't touch it. Look at that compound down there. Someone has a fabulous life down there. Oh. Oh, I love it. I am in such a great place at the moment. I just feel so relieved. I just made I made a video just now about the channel reaching 60,000 subscribers. It is so beyond my wildest dreams. I'm so happy that you guys like what I do and have subscribed. It really allows me to keep doing what I'm doing and to do this as my job, and I'm so grateful. Oh yeah, so I made a video on that. I'll publish that as well. But I'm happy as well because the whole situation with Daniel You know, if you've been following my life, I had a break, like I dumped a couple of weeks ago. I was very upset about it. And I was in real pain because I really fell in love with him. So the good thing that I learned from that is that I am loving. I'm totally capable of love. I'm lovable. I'm all of those things. I've done a lot of self-help since then. I totally believe in self-help. Help from the universe, help from wherever I can get it. And I've been reading books on how to love yourself, because I think, you know, what I discovered was that there was a pattern, and I've spoken about this already. There's a pattern of disrespect in my relationships, and I think it stems from the fact that I don't respect myself enough, and that's why I'm doing this self-help work now. And when things get tough, I use the mantra, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. So I've changed my mantra, I'm using that. I'm reading about mastery and relationships and everything. I'm gonna ask these people if the forest is in there, because they'll know. So 1 second. Hi, excuse me.
Hi.
Is there a forest that way?
A forest?
I
don't know, we just came up the hill.
You've just come up here?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking for, apparently there's a fairy forest around here somewhere.
Is there?
Which is what I'm looking for.
Wow, I hope you find the
Thank you, me too. Thank you. Okay, so they just came up. We'll manage without them. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the tour, basically, we're on just one side of the tour. To avoid the stinging nettles, go this way. This is fun. I love these kind of videos because I watch vlogs, and to some people, ooh, yikes, I almost fell in the stinging nettles. To some people, they're like, what the hell, this is so boring. Why would you watch someone walk through the countryside? Or why would you watch a mukbang? You know, those videos where someone just eats and people watch? Or why would you do like a vlog or whatever? I love just seeing what other people are up to. So, you know, if I love it, then I'm sure there's someone out there who is interested in what I'm doing. But I could be wrong. So, I don't know. It's not looking good for the forest, but this hill, this side of the tour, is full of rabbits and full of crows or ravens. And you walk up, you can see them, all the rabbit holes up there. Millions of them. So cute and adorable. I will find this forest one day. Might be on the other side. The he dumped me video I made, that I made on the other side of the tour, and I followed directions. I went to where I thought Andy said I should go, but that was something totally other. It was like a sitting circle. So let's see if this is wrong as well. Yeah, so it's, I mean, look around, it's been so beautiful here. It's the end of May. It's like 20 something degrees, which is like, what, 70s? Is it? I think it might be 70s in Fahrenheit. I'm not so good with Fahrenheit. But it's really warm. It's super sunny, it's hot. We're like getting in early summer. And when you live in England, well, this is a nice little quiet grove. Make mental note of that. But what was I saying? I've forgotten now. Oh well. So yeah, I don't think this is it. Look, we've come to the end of the road. Is it in there? Maybe? Okay, so we've got a fork now in the road. They came up from the street, so the street is down there. So that doesn't look particularly magical because that leads to the street. So let's go up here and see if we go right, if that's where the forest begins, because this is where I think those people came from, who just came up from the street. So let's check this out. I think this might be it now, actually. Oh yeah, what I was saying is that, ooh, another fork in the road. Look, literally, we can either go in there or we can go in there. What do you think? Oh, choices. Should we go in there? Let's go up here. Let's go up here. And then we might, because we can look down then. And then we can even cross over if it's the wrong path. It's better than going upwards. Oh, look at this, how pretty. So Tolkienish, isn't it? Look at that, straight out of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, this is where it's at now. I'm watching for stinging nettles. Okay, into the woods. Into the woods. This really is gorgeous. But I think the path down there, this now doesn't lead anywhere. Does it? So there's a little campsite down here. Whee! Okay, so let's just, oh, I bet a badger or someone lives in there. I basically just film myself getting lost. That's what I do. It does kind of go along a little bit more though. Let's go there. Bird is singing, the wind is a little breeze in the air. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love living here. It's the best decision I ever made. It was really hard for me to get down here. When I left Manchester, I really was working as a, still working as a teacher, and then I stopped doing that because I was able, thanks to you guys, to start doing my tarot and my astrology. But I really didn't have a penny to my name. I had to borrow the money to get down here, and because I didn't have rental history, I had to no estate agents would accept me because I was living with my partner, so I had no history of rental, so I had to pay 6 months in advance. So you know, those kind of things are tough, and I had to borrow money to do that and to find my own place. And I'm so glad I went through that tough thing because it's been worth it, because I'm in the most beautiful part of England. I really feel that Glastonbury is like the best part of England. Really, seriously, bar none. I mean, I've explored, I'm sure there are other places that I don't know about, but I just love this place so much. This isn't what I imagined. What I imagined was a tunnel. Like a tunnel of, like more of a gateway tunnel, you know? Oh, and I'm getting stung now. Damn it. And then by the end of this, oh, so here's the other path. We didn't miss much by not going there, I don't think. There's some people down there. There's another way to come in. Okay, I'm getting my, they looked really suspicious. I don't think they liked being filmed without permission of their likeness being granted. Whatever. Let's keep going. I'm enjoying this, and I'm glad you guys are with me, because it means I can just keep talking. Blah blah blah. Magical tour from a different perspective altogether. And I think what we're going to do now, since I haven't found magical little fairy forest, we will just walk around this place and you'll know what it looks like, literally walking around the tour. So you don't even need to come and visit, thanks to YouTube. You already know what everything looks like, so let's keep going. Oh, and there's another gate. So okay, so I really don't think this was it. I really think this was just another option to tick off the list, and eventually we will find the magical forest. Although this has been a lovely little walk. Oh, the weather's so nice guys, what's in here? What is this? Let's see. What's it say? I don't usually read signs. Avalon Orchard. Oh, what's this? I've never been here, seriously. Avalon Orchard. Not so creepy. Oh, so look at that beautiful butterfly that you can get here. Let's just go in here and see what this is, and then we'll go up. But I don't know this place at all. What a waste. I lived here for 2 years and I've never experienced this. So there's a view. Glorious levels of Somerset. Here's the apple orchard. Oh, and this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, is this beautiful? Oh my god. My breath is taken. Seriously, this is so gorgeous. I don't know whether it's a combination of the sun and the warmth and the breeze, but it's euphoric. Wow. Where are we going now? Oh, so this is now the back entrance to the tour. So we've literally just walked through the side, and now if we chose, we could go left up here to go up the tour, and that other path up there with the thing would have just kind of avoided the orchard. So basically, if we look up here and look back on this path, it would have eventually led us up to go to the tour. So yeah, here we go. Look, apple orchard. I have to ask Andy. Avalon Orchard. There's the tour, and you just get down to the orchard from there. So, at least you know that there will be more to come in future, because I have not found the magical fairy forest. Let's see if anything else is up here that I can maybe scope out. No, this is, yeah, so this is the path where the steps were. Do you see down there were the steps? And I walked down through the orchard and back around. So this is now going up to the tour. So that's it. So let me leave you with this sign, Avalon Orchard. Maybe that will be the thumbnail. Guys, I just want to say thanks again. And the wind is a bit bad now, but you have no idea how much I appreciate you guys and your support. So thank you. Thanks for joining me on my little journey. And next time, tune in for the magical forest. I'll make sure that I call this something that, you know, ensures that you know I haven't actually found the forest. So there we go. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay guys, sorry, I'm back because I have to walk back anyway, and on the way back I'm now going to look at the other option of where the forest could be, which is, I filmed the video of the relationship thing down there, but I went to Gog and Magog ages ago, these ancient trees that we've got here in Glastonbury, and I walked up and I did have this tunnel of forest, and maybe that was it. So I'm going to go and go back there and find that and show that to you guys, because that is really stunning and glorious. So you know, let's not give up just yet. Hello. Okay, so we go off into the other area. Thank you. Okay, so I think it's going to be around there somewhere, so we've got to get in, got to turn left. How cool, this is just going to be like a video of me walking around for an hour. This is awesome. At least I can prove that I've done some exercise. Just don't sit inside all day, never move. Da 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 da. Oh. It's just so nice to be happy, you know? Just for everything in life just to be great and to just feel good and just to be glad to be alive. It's just such a nice feeling. I mean, it's not like I never feel that, but today, I don't know, it's got into me, but spring has sprung internally for me. That's where I filmed last time. See, I climbed over the gate and and there's that little ferry thing, the circle. But I think we might have to climb it again, guys, to just to get over there. You know, just so we can get in there. If I get in trouble, it's your fault. I'll blame you. God, I'm like a child. Okay, so here we're going towards this is the little ferry circle where I sat last time. That was so pretty. We're going to walk over through the other side and hopefully get to that tunnel I was talking about. It was when I also did a meditation video around here somewhere, I think. So this is, I don't know if we can get out here on the other side. This is where I sat last time, remember? If you watched that video? He dumped me. Yeah, so I sat here, but now I sat here, but now I want to go out that way. God, I have to check for ticks after this, or I'm going to get Lyme disease, jeez. I don't know. At least I ask for directions, you know. I'm not like bullheaded and don't ask. I do try, just that I... It's over there somewhere, guys. I don't know how to get there. Is that a fence or can I just walk through it? Yeah, this I'm not so fond of, like walking through high grass like this. That I don't like, because then I can't see what's going on. Yeah, we'll have to find another way. The path here somewhere. Does that lead you through here? Where does this go? Oh, I smell hope. Or not. Okay, that's really bush there. Oh. There's some people here we can. Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for this little fairy forest a friend of mine told me about. Do you know where that is?
Could it be the orchard, the little ring over there with the apple?
No, not that. It's like a tunnel of the...
on this field?
I don't know.
No, I think that's off this field.
Off this field?
I don't think it's
On the other
here.
side?
I think it's down that road
Yeah.
track, and then on the left there is a tunnel there.
Okay.
This
I'll
is
keep looking.
this is my husband's grave that we've just been
Oh, how beautiful.
trimming off a bit.
Okay. Thank you. That is a bit strange. My husband is buried here. How strange. Well, didn't expect to see this in the middle of nowhere. beloved Patrick. Here we are. This is Patrick's grave, and this is what this woman built. She must have built it and buried her husband here. I thought there was, in England, there was like a legal kind of thing where you had to, you're not just allowed. I don't know. That surprises me because I think the English are very kind of. You can't just bury people wherever you want. But that's lovely. I mean, what a beautiful private graveyard, you know? It's not like you have to deal with the... Okay, I'm really getting stung now, and ow, and I don't want to... Okay, I'm gonna have to turn around. Turn around, that's it. Can't go on, it's too bushy. Don't want to get, yeah. I've got enough problems, I don't need Lyme disease on top of it. Okay, so that's it. This part of the video is not gonna make it, I'll just leave it with the orchard thing. Okay, let's stop recording. I'm back one more time. We're in a totally different area now. We're on the other side of the Tor. You can see through the woods there. I've been walking around for like a long time now. So we're on the other side of the Tor. I've gone to the ferry thing. Now I've moved closer towards the city again. And here, maybe this is it. Maybe the elusive fairy forest is here. Could it be? But I mean, whether it's the fairy forest or not, it doesn't matter. It's absolutely glorious. So beautiful. I remember, no, I did go see Gog and Magog, which are these ancient trees, and I did walk through a tunnel of kind of trees. It was like the willows almost fell into each other on either side, and it became this tunnel of forest, and maybe it's over there, but I guarantee it will be found one day. It will be found. But this in itself is pretty too, so. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're in a good place. I hope May has been a good month for you. I just feel like I've come back to life because the clocks have changed. It gets dark really late now. I've got really long days. It makes a huge difference to me because it's the difference between having like 6 hours of sunlight to 15 hours of sunlight. It's like 2 days in one. So England in the summer, I absolutely adore. I'm just gonna have to do something about the winter time. The ultimate plan in future is to try and manage my year. I want to become a snowbird basically. I want to spend my summers here and then spend the winters somewhere else. My sister lives in the southern hemisphere. She lives in Durban in South Africa, so that is a great option. But I've also considered other places. But I really want to spend 2-3 months in the southern hemisphere a year. So we're just, you know, I'm just looking at seeing how that would be affordable, if it would be possible. It's not possible right now, but we'll see well, I think I could make it work, you know, but we'll see how it goes in future. Last year I looked at going to California for the winter season. I've never been to California. I've never visited the West Coast. I've been to Florida. I've not been to New York either, but I love America. Just the vibe there, I just loved it. And I really wanted to go to California, but it was so expensive to just the rent. I went on Airbnb. Look at that house. Wait, hang on. The glare, you can't look at that. Isn't that absolutely pretty? Imagine if you lived there. Isn't that absolutely picturesque? I want that house. That is, oh my goodness, is that glorious or what? So yeah, California. I looked at staying there for 2-3 months ish. It would have cost me £6,000, and that's Airbnb, where I would have had to take a room somewhere. It wasn't like I was renting the whole place, so that was impossible. But I'm looking for, like, you know, I don't need like heats or tropics, whatever. I just need light. That I don't care about the temperature or whether it's raining or not. It can't set. The sun cannot set at 4 in the afternoon. It drives me crazy. It drives me up the wall. I just feel like I have no time. And yesterday, for instance, it was such a great day because I was working all day. I really wanted to go outside as well because it is a beautiful day. And when you live in England, you know, when it's a day like this, you go out because you pick your chances when they arrive. This is not normal. Okay? I mean, we do get okay weather, but you really appreciate it when you live in England. So last night I worked all day, and then in the evening I called my friend Alf at 7 in the evening. It was still light. I said, do you want to come climb the tour with me? She climbed the tour with me and her friend Brad. We all went up the tour. And it was light, you know. In the winter it would have been dark 4 hours already. We could have never done that. And it was just such a nice day to wind down at the end of the day. And then afterwards I dropped her off at her house. And then I looked at my YouTube channel and I saw that we got over the 60,000 mark, and I did a little victory dance in her living room. And it was an absolutely fabulous day. Today's fabulous as well. Today is the other way around. I've had the morning free, so this is why I've now made the video, and I've taken you on this little walk with me, and now I'm working for the rest of the day, so I'm going to stay indoors now. But I've had my fix of sunshine and I've had my fix of nature. I can settle in now and get to work and get busy and do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is great, and I'm looking forward to that. And you guys have got a little bit of exercise via me today. So we're going back into the town now, obviously, as you can see. What is coming up here is very interesting. It is what's coming up here at the bottom of where that gate is. There's an ashram here, a genuine ashram founded by I think this local man who went to India and just kind of obviously took to the adopted that faith, and he has built an ashram here, and they do sound baths and they do yoga and they do I'm sorry if this is if I'm saying it wrong. Bhajans are Hindu songs which are about prayer. I'm sorry if I said that incorrectly. Please, anyone Hindu, if I got the name wrong, I apologize. As I said, I'm not an expert, but I really value and treasure that we have something like an ashram in this town. This is what makes Glastonbury so special, because if I want to go and explore Indian spirituality, I've got that on my very doorstep. I do Kundalini yoga at the ashram, and one day it was a night like this and we came out here and we put our mats down and we did yoga here out in nature. It was absolutely glorious. Because those kind of things, yoga, Kundalini yoga, you know, living in Manchester, that was never, I could find it, but it wasn't as ubiquitous. And this is a town where there are 8,000 people, and there's an ashram, you know. Everything is just much more, it's small, it's peaceful, it's calm. You don't have to commute for hours, and I've got an ashram in the town I live. I can walk there from my house. I'm beyond blessed. You people are probably getting sick of me just gushing, but I really have a lot to gush about. I've got a lot to be grateful for, so I think you're a fool if you don't know when things are good and when you celebrate good times. So this is it. So this is the ashram. We've got some volunteers painting there. They let volunteers stay at the ashram, and they do odd jobs, but I think they don't have to pay, and then they can stay and take the classes, but they're expected to participate. And do you see these Tibetan gong things here? I think if you touch them and you ring them, they make a sound. Shekin ashram it's called. So any of you guys interested in Hinduism, yoga, holistic retreat centers, promoting you guys free of charge. It's really a beautiful place. It really is. And now we're just walking back into Glastonbury. Now we're just walking back into the town. And I think this concludes my journey because now we're back on the concrete and out of nature. So guys, thanks again for joining me on this really long little adventure. Have a fabulous day. And I will see you soon.